Hey everyone, today is a bit of a Ken moment, and to be honest, I feel like since the Barbie the movie came out, it has been a bit of a Ken moment, especially when you look at the dolls that came out for this movie, because we got more deluxe Kens than we got deluxe Barbies, and I'm not complaining at all, but that's the truth. We got that special made-to-order Knuff Ken with the first Ryan Gosling sculpt, and then we got this deluxe faux fur jacket Ken. And apparently, I don't know if it's true, but apparently we're gonna get another Ken doll of Ken in the pink outfit, that pink suit that he's wearing in the car when they go to the real world. And so if that Ken comes out, then we've got more Ken dolls than we got Barbie dolls from the Barbie the movie. Because when you think about it, we got the Perfect Day Barbie, the roller skating Barbie, the disco Barbie, the Western Barbie, the pink suit Barbie, the blue plaid dress Barbie, and the made-to-order Barbie in that 2-pack. So that's 7 dolls, right? And then for Ken, we got the Perfect Day Ken, we got the roller skating Ken, the disco Ken, the Western Ken, we got the I'm Knuff Ken, we've got this Ken right here in the faux fur. I feel like I'm missing something. We're getting, oh yeah, the 2-pack Ken that we saw a photo of. And then apparently we're gonna get that pink suit Ken that when he's wearing that outfit in the car. So that's 8 Kens versus 7 Barbies. Who knows though? Maybe we will get more Barbies. I would love that. And I'm not complaining about getting all of these Kens because clearly, I really like them. I've bought quite a few myself and I want to get the Western Ken too. But now we finally have this Ryan Gosling sculpt. So obviously the first Ken that came out was not the Ryan Gosling sculpt. It was just a generic, it was a cute Ken sculpt, but this is obviously a little more movie accurate since we got the Barbie. We got, Margot Robbie's likeness for the Barbie. So now we've got Ryan Gosling as Ken, so it makes a much better match. I'm really happy about this. Now we've got the re-release of the Perfect Day Ken and the roller skating Ken. So I don't know if that counts as like a, 8 and then 9 and 10 Ken dolls being released. So I don't know what's going on, but again, I'm not complaining. I just think it's an interesting topic, especially because the movie was about Barbie taking back her place in Barbie Land and putting Ken in his place. And now it seems like Ken is upstaging Barbie a little bit. I really think that Ken, especially Ryan Gosling's portrayal, because it was amazing. Margot Robbie was amazing too, and I never shared my thoughts about the Barbie the movie, but I love the movie. But I really feel like Ken did come out as the favorable character. It seems like you can't say that is a fact, but it just seems like he's really been loved by many, and his portrayal was great and very lovable despite his character's flaws. Anyways, enough of that. Let's finally open up these dolls. I'm sorry for the long rant. I wanted to talk about that, and I want to know everyone's thoughts and feelings and opinions. So definitely let me know. Sorry if you can hear the airplanes, but we will save the Ryan... Oh my gosh. These airplanes. Yeah, we will save the Ryan Gosling sculpt for the end. I know many people have already seen in real life photos of this, but for my own sake, for my own suspense, I'm going to save that for the end. We're going to open this one first, and if you haven't guessed already, yes, I will be replacing this Ken with one of the Kens in there. I did order 2 of the Ryan Gosling Perfect Day Ken dolls, and I will be swapping one of them for the Ken in here because I love this outfit. Yeah, I would have loved if we just got these Ryan Gosling sculpts right off the bat, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, and the packaging on this one is so incredible and deluxe, and again, like, this is going back to my point of, like, we really got a lot of budget poured into Ken, especially, like, with this doll in particular. Like this makes me feel like this is Ken the movie. And I mean, I love that they did that. Like, I think it is very, very appropriate because, he really did earn his spot being so special and so memorable and such a great supporting character in that movie. Yeah, and I do love this sculpt. I do love this sculpt a lot. I like how happy he looks. I like the smile. I will say when we look at the Ryan Gosling, It's not a very happy face. It's more of just like a subtle, subdued, like take me seriously kind of face, which is like what Ken is trying to do in the movie. I feel like he wants to be taken seriously, but I just like a nice big smile on dolls sometimes. So I do love that about this Ken. But I really love his outfit, and I really want to see the Ryan Gosling doll wearing this outfit. And obviously, this packaging is incredible, but we will have to take him out in order to do the little swap that I want to do. But the packaging is pretty simple. Like here on the back, you just see the Ken logo with so it's got Ken's name with the heart and the lightning bolt through it. And then down there, you just see some product info. Nothing on the bottom. On the sides, it does just have some lightning bolts. Some sculpted, molded lightning bolts in the plastic, and then it says Ken at the bottom. Down here on this side, it is the same exact thing, and then of course in the front, just clear. And then at the bottom, we've got Barbie the Movie crossed out with Ken written on top of it, and I really do love it. But yeah, let's go ahead, let's take this out. We'll quickly take a close look at it before we swap. We'll swap the dolls. And also let me know if you will be getting the new Ryan Gosling sculpts. Yeah, apparently we will be getting, obviously we got the perfect day. There's been some photos of the roller skating Ken now with the Ryan Gosling sculpt, and apparently there's going to be a third, but I'm not a news outlet. I don't know what is true and what is speculation or whatnot, and I don't want to be responsible for ever sharing like misinformation or sharing information that is not supposed to be shared because it hasn't been announced yet. So, but anyways, yeah, that's just what I've heard and what I've seen online, just from other doll fans and doll lovers. So this Ken is so cool. This is truly such an amazing and really exquisite and fascinating doll. Like, it's so incredible, and I would love for there to be a Barbie equivalent to this, you know what I mean, or like a Barbie equivalent to that I'm Kenough made to order Ken. So who knows, I'm not saying that, you know, it's done and over with and we're never gonna get more Barbie the Movie dolls. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we do get more. Anyways, enough of my ramble. So yeah, we've got the stand and the certificate in there, and then yeah, he's just packaged like this, super simple. Oh, and before I forget, with this new Ryan Gosling sculpt, you can't just do a head swap, you have to do a full body swap. Just like a whole doll swap, because the Ryan Gosling Ken is a bit tanner than this Ken right here. So if you were thinking of, you know, redressing any of your previous Barbie the Movie Kens with the new Ken sculpt, yes, you do have to switch out the entire doll because the skin tones do not seem to match. I did order the made to move Ken, the blonde Ken, in the wheelchair because that Ken does have, it seems like, a good match for the Ryan Gosling head. So that's what I'm planning to use, and it won't arrive until after I'm done recording this video, sadly, so we won't see that made to move transformation today, but that's okay. Okay, he's finally free from his packaging, and let's see now what we are dealing with. So we've got again, just our generic Ken sculpt, so you're all probably very familiar with that. We do have the bandana with like the white and sort of pink, like lightning bolts, it looks like, all through it. Like, it looks like a lightning storm happening up in the sky or something like that. And then that crosses over into the back of his head. It is attached with some plastic packaging. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's like, it's not like tied or anything. It just looks like it is maybe punched into the back of his head with a T-tie, but that should be easy to take off and remove and put on the other doll. And again, like, I do think this face is so cute. But anyways, yes, so we've got the vest right here. It is like a fake leather material. It is black, it's nice and shiny, and it's got this fringe, this black leather-ish fringe happening up from the shoulders, and it does carry on into the back. And then we've got this necklace, and this necklace is a silver little horse, it looks like, attached to a silver chain. And then we've got his sweatpants, but first we do have this little fanny pack, I guess you could say. It is removable. It doesn't open. It is a hard plastic. It's got the gold chains in the front, and then it does say Ken in white. And of course, the entire fanny pack is black, and the belt in the back does have some size adjustments, so you can make it a little tighter or looser if you want. Yeah, we've got the sweatpants. They are an elastic waistband, and on the sides they've got these like pink and white kind of like, they look to me like lightning stripes or like veins almost. And yeah, they just go all the way down the side of each leg. And then he's got these white high top sneakers, I guess, with like kind of a open style up at the top. Like they're not, you know, tied shut all the way. So that's a cute little detail. And they've just got some molded, sculpted details in them, like some shoelaces and whatnot. They are slit open in the back, and the pants are gathered at the bottom. They look to be like they are kind of rolled up and then stitched shut like that, so that's cute. And that's basically the doll. He also, of course, does have these kind of like biker gloves that are a matching material to the jacket, so they're kind of like that faux leather black material, and these do have a slit in the back, so that way you can easily take them off, which we will be doing in just a moment. But first, we do have this extreme, incredible jacket, or coat, I should say. Wow, yeah, this is a faux fur coat. It is like a white fur and a black fur mixed together. It reminds me of like a husky, like a little husky dog. That's what it reminds me of. And then it does have a collar here in the front. So there's that collar, and obviously on the inside it is lined with this incredible white satin feeling material maybe, and then the, red satin material and the white horse head silhouette printed all over. The sleeves are not lined. The sleeves are, yeah, they are not lined. They're just like that. Regardless, this is a beautiful accessory, and I just want to see what it looks like on him really quickly before we throw him off to the curb. No, I'm kidding. He's a cute doll, and I will still keep him and find a different purpose for him. He'll be my perfect day Ken. That's what he'll be. Because I will use these two perfect day Kens. One of them for this, and the other one for the roller skating look, because I like the roller skating look. It's kind of hard to get his hands through the sleeves, and I don't really want to pull and tug too much. And I guess you can really style him so that way it's just kind of like over his shoulders. Like I feel like that's how he wears it in the movie. Like his hands aren't really all the way through the sleeves. And maybe it would be a good idea to take off the biker gloves before you put on the coat. There we go. Yeah, he's got it on somewhat. You know, it's a nice big oversized coat. So yeah, that's basically him. He's just got the basic articulated body where, you know, he can rotate his head. He's got the shoulder, elbow. He does have wrist articulation, some hip articulation, not much hip rotation, but he can kind of go forward and backward with the hip. And then some knee articulation. He does have knee protectants on, so it feels like he's got that like cardboard paper taped to his knee. So he's got that knee articulation. No like pivotal articulation or rotation, and then no ankle articulation. So that is our little deluxe Ken doll. Let's finally look at these new Perfect Day Kens with the new Ryan Gosling sculpt. So let's set this guy aside. Now that Ken doll, I forgot to mention, I got him on Amazon for I think $60. He was on sale. Yeah, I believe the original price is $75. So yeah, I got it for a little bit of a sale, and I actually feel like I've seen better sales in the past. I regret not buying it back then, but wow, here he is, and he's very cute. Okay, so here's our Perfect Day Ken, and something just to be aware of. The listing, like the stock photos that I've been seeing of this, don't really look like the doll. I think the doll looks a lot better in person than it does in those stock photos for whatever reason. So if you were looking at those stock photos and you were like unsure if you wanted it, definitely try to look for the doll in stores somewhere and see if you could find it. Take a look at it in person, or just look at people's real life, you know, in real life photos of the doll, because I do think the face is very handsome and it does look like Ryan Gosling. And someone else said that it looked like Jake Gyllenhaal, which I kind of also see that too. They both have that very heavy chin and jaw moment happening, but he's cute, so let's take him out. We've got the other one right here too, of course, and yeah, I mean, the packaging on these are the exact same as they've always been, I'm assuming. I mean, it really, yeah, looks the exact same as the previous first release of the Perfect Day Ken. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, now you can see what I mean. Like the face is, it's just a little bit more of a serious facial expression. It doesn't feel as expressive, but it's okay because I think it's a nice sculpt, and it looks good, and some people actually prefer more neutral faces too, so yeah, that's great. Okay, so let's take him out. So here they are side by side, the two Kens. So yes, you can see the skin tone is different. I do like that this one just looks a lot more mature. It does look more like Ryan Gosling. This one looks very, very, I don't know, just too youthful. Yeah, other than that, they're the exact same. I can't tell, but I might be crazy, but I feel like Ryan's outfit, the colors feel more vibrant than this one, but it could just be because I am crazy and I'm thinking and seeing things, but so for some reason this one, yeah, Ryan's outfit looks a little more, the colors just feel a little more vibrant. But other than that, yeah, they are the exact same. So yeah, but wow, I really do love this face sculpt. It is very cute. So that's basically it. That is the new Ken. Let's redress him. Let's give him this outfit right over here. So I will do a little switch of the outfit and I will be right back. And actually, I do want to try to recreate this hairstyle that this guy has, where you've got those pieces kind of coming down in the front. So we might have to wash his hair because, of course, his hair comes pretty hard and gelled. So yeah, I'm gonna rinse his hair off and redress him, and I will be right back. Okay, so here he is after doing a wash. I did use my CeraVe facial foaming cleanser to wash out the hair gel and some warm water. And then I did put some conditioner in his hair, and then I rinsed it out. And now we need to trim his hair because there are a lot of like long pieces, some stray pieces. I mean, overall his hair is just very, very long, and yeah, I just want to give him a nice trim, so we're gonna do that. And then I will take my mini curling iron and just try to shape his hair and place it how I want it. So here we go. Great. Okay, so I think the hair is starting to look good and good enough. It's starting to look enough. And now I'm just taking a black piece of thread to just tie a little loop around the headband, because like I said, in the packaging, the headband was not tied to his head. It was just like T-tied and punched into his head. So just to make it nice and secure, I'm just using that black thread to, I'm not like poking any needles inside of this headband. I'm just using the thread to tie a little loop around it, so that way it's just a little more sturdy. And now that I've got the headband on, as you can see, I'm just doing some final trimming and finishing touches, and I think we are pretty much good to go now. Okay, we are back, and I completely forgot that I have this Ken shirt. I don't know why I didn't start with it on. That would have been very fitting for today's video. But anyways, here he finally is. I spent way too much time trimming his hair, but I think I'm finally at a point where I'm happy with it. It was just very, 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 very long. It was giving, like, I hate to be whatever, but it was giving like Karen haircut vibes, and no offense to anyone who has that haircut, but that's what it was giving. You know what? The reason why I didn't wear this shirt is because it's kind of baggy and big, but whatever. But yeah, he looks really cute, and I'm very happy that I don't have to put any gel in it, because again, that was another thing, is there was just so much gel in it. And I like that his hair can kind of like move, and I can kind of just touch it and kind of place it how I want it. And it is still very, very bulky over here on this side. It's still so long, but with short doll hair, obviously cutting it too short can start to look not great if, you know, if the hair starts sticking up or the rooting is not as good. Yeah, this shirt is really big feeling. But anyways, yes, here he finally is, and I love it. I love his skin tone too. He's very tan, and it's perfect because Ryan Gosling was very tan in this movie, and so it makes the contrast against the hair and everything really feel more like Barbie the movie than the original Ken doll that we got for the movie. Just felt just very like a basic, you know, Ken as Ryan Gosling as Ken, you know what I mean? Like how they do like Barbie as Dorothy, Barbie as Glinda, and they don't give you a Judy Garland sculpt, they give you a Barbie sculpt, so it's like Barbie as Dorothy. The other Ken doll felt like Ken as Ken from Barbie the movie, if that makes any sense. But the jacket, the coat doesn't really stay on, you know, because you kind of want it to be like down like this. I feel like that's how he wore it in the movie, was like kind of at the shoulder and whatnot. And so yeah, but it's very heavy and big, but it's very bulky, but I love it. It's so over the top, and that is exactly where Ken is at this point in the movie. So it's very, very perfect, very fitting, and I need if I'm gonna wear this shirt, I need it to be, yeah. But anyways, there we go. That is Ken. That is Ryan Gosling as Ken. Let me know if you plan to get any of the new Ken dolls, or if you got that 2-pack, that Barbie the Movie 2-pack. Anyways, yes, let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Bye.